Introduction to this Bazi reading under 奇门遁甲. So what is this Bazi reading about in 奇门遁甲? A lot of people, they believe that these 奇门遁甲 are used for divination, forecasting, or even do some prediction. Actually, it's more than that. They can do more things rather than just do a divination predicting. You can do a Bazi reading. A Bazi reading whereby, basing on another dimension of reading a person's chart, you call it a chart whereby it's going to print out, or it can be based on the app itself. Then from the chart itself, we are able to read a person's, they call it fortune. Of course, some people, they call it fortune telling, but in our context, we call it a Bazi reading, or they call it a destiny reading. That means basing on the chart of a person, using a birth date, time, and the location of the person's birth, we are able to see a big picture of what is going to happen to this person in years to come, from young, middle age, or even senior, until so precise that we are able to see what are the jobs that are more suitable for them, what are their wealth, prospers in doing certain investment, etc. and etc. First section is we can base on the chart to analyze a person's character. What kind of character this person will behave, how he will react, what he will do, or what he tend not to do will actually reflected in the chart itself. And the precision can be up to 90 to 95%. But of course, some people claim that it's 99%. I do not want to claim that. Ultimately, accuracy of the character is one thing. We are able to base on it to decipher the person's character, and then from there, based on how he or she will react, and then we are able to communicate with them more effectively. That is very important, because if we do not know the character, we call it the hidden character, then we are going to communicate with them not very effectively. You see, imagine we know that this person, how will behave, how they will react. We are able to use the same wavelength, same frequency to communicate with them very effectively. This is part one, which I think is not too important. Second part, which I think is more important, is this. That means the person themselves, what is their relationship between marriage, between wealth, between money, health, and business, and etc. etc. So ultimately is this. Their relationship between all these sectors will have a direct or indirect clash or harmony or producing. They call it the 5 element, using the 5 element to juggle these differences. So ultimately is we are able to see whether this person will prefer to work, prefer to do business, or they may not have any luck in their business or in terms of wealth. We call it money. So how about relationship? Are they destined to be alone, or do they have a lot of women or men around them? This can be seen in the chart also. So which means that we are able to forecast what is the likelihood of this person behaving or have a certain events that happen to them. Will tell us. The chart of a 奇门遁甲 chart will tell us what is really happening in a big picture. See, the big picture. So ultimately there's also another sector is every single year moving forward, we are able to see what is the major things that are going to happen to them. Whether their career is going to get affected, their business is going to go up or down, whether the money is coming in, whether they're going to strike a lottery or 4D, or all these activities that's going to come in, we are able to do a very precise and accurate divination, or we call it forecasting, whichever you want to call it. See, So we are able to see what likely going to happen. And what happens if we know that this particular know that what is the major things that will happen, then we can kind of be prepared for it. And eventually, because of being prepared, your life will be much more smoother. Your life will have less of a problem in this situation. Okay, so this is all an overview of how a 奇门遁甲 Bazi Destiny or Bazi reading can help you in this aspect. My name is Douglas Chan. Thank you for watching this video.